I made mistake yesterday. I decided to listen some channel and got triggered, so now I have to make the best out of it, transform anger into creativity. I was trying to support Chick. I actually genuinely like her. Buster is actually awesome too. We have special vibration in our voice when we connect it to our higher selves, and real us able to detect each other. What kind of games you guys would like to have on your own planet? Little suggestions. We all like treasure hunting. Like, for example, here on the beach, I'm walking around the beach and I'm picking up sea glass. How about instead of sea glass, you'll be able to find any gems and gold, anything you lacked over here, you'll be able to find, and it's fun also. The next game can be, like, we all like camping. We can make our own camping areas. Also, build your own house, stuff like that. Okay, and back to spiritually challenged. Oh, where to start? The main concern of mine is science is actually a new religion. Worshipping science and technology, that's not a cool thing to do. About fear-mongering. Fear-mongering. How badly you've been programmed to push specific words to trigger people. How badly you were programmed. And again, if it's my life purpose to actually to figure out where I am, who I am, what I'm doing here, and my next step is to let everyone else know, so you pretty much deny me my life purpose by saying I'm somehow fear-mongering. You know also what been done by US government past 50 years at least. Whole population of United States been programmed to hate Russians through the movies. Well, you're probably afraid of me too because I'm Russian, right? Okay. Let's see. Mandela effect. We are immortal, we are in simulation, and everything is recorded. Also, everything up to molecule, not molecule, up to the smallest piece can be and is manipulated. If it makes sense to you. Is manipulated. That is my personality, and you can't take judgment out of me. Who do you think going to be allowed to make decisions and judge about what was happening here? Those who experience from inside, or those who've just been watching from outside? Think. Okay, because everything been recorded and everything can be manipulated. Some of us experiencing extreme hardship in everything. From you to your goal, if you're a good slave, like this peacock, you're gonna be achieving your goals and you're gonna feel great about yourself. Look at my beautiful feathers. Aren't they colorful? And if you're not a slave of the matrix, of course, your life is a complete hell, especially right now. Especially right now, each one of us basically fighting for our lives. You can mock me. You can laugh about my accent. You can laugh about my spelling. Yeah. I can see I made a mistake over there. Yeah, let's laugh together. Who do you think make Mandela effect as far as spelling? I always hated English language because the difference between spelling and pronouncing is such a, it's such a big difference. In Russian language, it's much closer. Pronunciation and the way you're writing stuff. So what do you think happening over here? And again, think. All right. Oh goodness. Let's bust some myths. We already know that history, literature, and everything else what you ever learn at school is a myth. Why is physics and math are myths also? A lot of us actually afraid of those subjects because we've been convinced that we're not smart enough to understand them. Trust me, I am smart enough to understand it. My teacher of physics was working for NASA equivalent in Russia before he got fired. He's the one who told me, study light and holograms if you wanted to understand this reality. Okay? Now, the math. I remember pi, which is considered to be constant, which means it's never changed, being dead. Now pi is dead. Why is that so important? Because all math of this universe looking like that, everything with the curvature in it have pi in it. Okay? Everything with the curvature have pi in it. See, that's what happened to the golden ratio when it's get fucked up. Oh my god, she's using language. Yes, that's the easiest language to learn because it maintains too many emotions. That's as close as it gets as I remember. It was approximately like that, it's just a little bit smaller. Okay, that is end of math right there. Myths of physics. Let's say I remember rainbow red being in a different spot. That means not only color change, also they switch links of the waves from the shortest to longest, back and forth, complete mirror image. And slit experiment also because can prove myth of physics. When you have an observer, you simply create particles from your imagination. When you don't have observers, it's just energy. So observer is a creator. You can also quantum physics, about quantum. If you're the one who creating these particles, I mean, quantum is just a beautiful word for something you can imagine. Check it out, this dude. He's actually really accurate on stuff about light and magnetism and energy fields and ether. I'm not saying everything he says is correct, but majority stuff is pretty cool. Okay. You are ether. You're projecting yourself, you're mirror imaging your characteristics into this realm. That is you now, that is you 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, and etc. How many of you created over here? Let's get visual. That's a pound of rice over here. And it's approximately 8 pounds of rice. Each rice grain is your lifetime here. See? This grain of rice is you over here right now. But when you start thinking that you are the shit, look at my beautiful feathers, and you forgetting where you came from, then you have problems. Don't become just that. Majority of us operating from this position already. Yeah, create your earth. I know it's hard. I know we've been beat up really badly and we have to fight for our lives. And remember, each day here is pretty much bought with suffering and blood. And some of us are the judges. Thank you.